And I was sitting there this weekend. If you ask me the 10 best basketball players right now in the world, they are, I'll give you my 10 best basketball players. They are specifically great. I don't get this sort of ambiguous, triple-double, this stat. The best basketball player in the world is LeBron James. LeBron James. He does more things at an A level than any player that's ever played the game. Okay, I get more A. He's an A passer. Okay, he is an A finisher. By the way, there are a lot of games he's an A rebounder or an A shooter. I don't care about his scoring. He does specific things, more of them well, than any player in my lifetime in the NBA. He's the best player in the NBA. The second best player is Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant is the greatest shooter of his size in basketball history on the planet. There has never been a 7-footer that can not only shoot a three, can shoot a mid-range jumper. He's the best mid-range shooter in the world right now. He's an elite three-point shooter. A specific, not some stat derived from, I want my guard to rebound. He's the greatest shooter of his size in league history. Anthony Davis is the third best basketball player in the world. He is the most athletic center in basketball, and I would say basketball history. He is an elite shot blocker. He is an elite rebounder. He's an elite finisher at the rim. He's an elite defender. I get specifics with Anthony Davis. This is not, again, a vague, I can't quite figure out, gray, fuzzy statistical compilation. He is the best shot blocker in the league, one of the top 2 to 3 rebounders, one of the best scorers in the NBA from efficient standpoint. I'm not getting 24 points on 32% shooting. I'm getting a 53.5% score. Steph Curry, again, specifics. He is the best shooter in the world. He is the best ball handler in the world. He scores more points quickly than any player in basketball history. That is a specific. By the way, over the last 4 years, his winning percentage when he plays, 84%. Leads the league. Ben Simmons. Oh, you don't like it, do you? You do realize at a 6'10 point guard, he has the best size, he's the best rebounder, he is specifically the best defender, he has the best vision and the best rim finisher of any point guard in the NBA. And he's 20. Joel Embiid got hurt late in the year. They went on a 6-game winning streak. There has never been a point guard this long, this strong, that rebounds like this, that has this court vision. He is the point guard of the future in this league. He can't shoot. I'm not asking all my players to do everything. I'm simply asking you to be specifically great at things. Ben Simmons, to me, is the 5th best basketball player in the world. James Harden, again, a flawed player. Don't love his body language. Mails it in on defense. He is the best one-on-one basketball player in the world. He will lead the NBA in free throw attempts for the next decade. He reminds me a lot of Karl Malone. He's going to score a third of his points at the free throw line. Karl Malone is arguably the first or second best forward of all time. Not flashy, not dynamic, kind of boring, same old thing. But James Harden's the best one-on-one offensive basketball player right now on the planet. Giannis, the Greek freak. He is the most unstoppable scorer right now inside of 10 feet in the league. Let me give you a number. Sometimes, folks, it's about DNA. He shoots 72% within 10 feet. Nobody in the league is close to that. He is specifically the greatest interior scorer, unstoppable physically, inside the lane. Kawhi Leonard's the second best two-way player in the world. And there are lots of nights as LeBron has aged, he is the best two-way player in the NBA. And since he entered the league, he's won 76% of his games. He's a winner. San Antonio with Popovich, a mess at the end of the year. Best two-way player in the world, a lot. Second best when LeBron's engaged. You'll be surprised, Kyrie Irving. He is the greatest two-hand finisher in the league. He is the greatest finisher, left or right hand, in basketball today. That easy. That, by the way, this should not be a 6'2" guy doing this. This should not be a 6'4" guy doing this. This should be a 6'9" guy. He is the best both hands finisher maybe ever currently in the world today. Klay Thompson, think I'm crazy? Klay Thompson, think about this. Think about Klay Thompson. He is the best player in the world at his position in two things: shooting and defense. He is also the only player in the NBA, including LeBron, that fits on every single starting five. For whatever reasons, we got a lot of good bigs and a lot of good forwards and a lot of good point guards. We have a dearth of two guards and shooting guards in the NBA. For a long time, D. Wade, for about a decade to 12 years, was the best two guard. Klay Thompson is D. Wade, but 3.5 inches taller and a better shooter. He is the best shooting guard, the best player at his position in the world at two things. And also, LeBron can't say this, he is the perfect fit for virtually every team in this league. No roster isn't better without him. LeBron can cause headaches. Steph could take away shots. Klay Thompson. By the way, Joy, what are you looking at?
I'm not going to lie. My heart kind of sunk that Russell's not up there, but I understand how you feel about Russ.
What does he do specifically?
Russ is my guy.
What does Russ do specifically great?
Well, Russ has the highest motor of anyone in the NBA.
Highest motor?
Yes. He's unstoppable.
He has a V8 or a Hemi or a V6.
Plays with complete rage the entire time. And I think if Russ was able to, A, be with a coach that wasn't afraid to tell him what to do,
okay, and
B, play with another star that he respected, that this whole thing would switch around a little bit.
But he's got a big motor. He's got a Hemi.
He's my favorite player to watch.
What specifically is he great at? Is he a great defender, shooter, passer, teammate?
He won the MVP, averaged a triple-double.
Oh, a triple-double.
Okay, I'm with you on the triple-doubles.
Okay.
I don't think that the triple-double should count, and I'm stealing this from Skip because I agree. I agree. I don't think that a triple-double should count unless you score 20 or more. That's impressive to me. Yeah. A triple-double with 20 points and then everything else is impressive. But I do agree with you about Klay, though. I think Klay is one of the most important pieces of that team.
Your jaw dropped when I put Klay there.
I mean, I'm a little hurt, but it's okay. I understand. I'm sure we'll discuss Russell many times.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from other shows on FS1.